I'm David Seward with HHMtv. I'm here in Columbus, Indiana with Richard McCoy with the ending of Exhibit Columbus here in 2021.
Hey Dave.
Hey Richard, how's it going?
Good. Thanks for coming and checking out Exhibit Columbus.
No, I mean, I've been in Columbus here now 17 years. This is your third installment, right?
This is our third exhibition of Exhibit Columbus. It's a pretty amazing thing to do in a town of 55,000 people. We put on what is a kind of an international celebration of art and architecture, and it celebrates all the things that make Columbus great.
So how does a little town like Columbus get international fame?
Well, it starts with First Christian Church and this family that was here, and they had the idea that great buildings change our lives. It changes the way that we think about where we live, and they invested in the best. And so it's just as much about being involved in international architecture as this kind of dream of always trying to work with the best. And so First Christian Church was designed by, at that time, one of the world's best architects. And it just sort of sets the tone that everything that you do in life should be done as well as you can.
So Exhibit Columbus, what started that?
Well, this started in about 2016 is when we officially announced it, but we started thinking about a festival because there really wasn't a festival in Columbus that thought about the future of design and all the things that make Columbus great. And we thought, well, we could make something that's really about and from and of Columbus. Okay. And so we've been doing it now about 6 years, and it was really the original goal was to like bring back some cool energy in town. It's a really scientific way to say it.
And that works for me. All right, Richard, we are at...
So we're at one of the installations. This whole piece is called Lawa So Ground, and it's by this really amazing Indiana University professor, Jay Kim. And it talks about sort of the long history of time, from ancient mounds to contemporary limestone.
Okay. Now here's what I like about the limestone here. All of this limestone, the texture it has, it's all been carved by, in essence, a CNC machine.
I think that's right, yeah, and it was made just over in Bedford, Indiana, so like, an hour away from here. All this stuff came from the earth.
But this one I also find the most practical. I've come here a couple times to have lunch, and actually this one can be incorporated into your home.
That's right.
The materials here can all be used in the landscape of your home.
It's been a really popular one. We see kids sitting out here, and it's really like activated this corner. It's a little chilly today, so not many people out, but it's been one of the installations that we see families and people just sort of hanging out on it. It really changes the dynamic of this corner.
All right, we're coming.
It's kind of cool. That piece was like, the telescope was moving.
Yeah, normally that thing has been facing west. Today with the wind, we're getting a little west-northwest
nice
function there on the weather vane. Where do we see Exhibit Columbus going from here?
So, well, I mean, as we look at a weather vane that's pointing us towards the future, Exhibit Columbus is thinking about the future. We spend a lot of time thinking about where these installations can go, how do we reuse them, and we've had a really good success in having many installations go to different parts of this community or other communities. So that's what we're focusing on right now. And then in the next year, we'll spend a lot of time thinking about what we can do to rebuild Exhibit Columbus to make it great for this city, and then to continue to put Columbus on the national and international map. So we go through a process. I don't know is the short answer. I went a long answer to give you a short answer.
There we go. And I know all these exhibits are temporary.
That's right.
Is there anything in the future looking at them becoming permanent, maybe in the design?
That's coming around.
Okay.
That's coming around.
That would be kind of cool.
I think that, we've had some early conversations with folks in the city and other folks around town, and I think there's an interest in that. And, we're a small organization that can change if it wants to.
Okay.
And I think we're seeing some interest in making permanent things, so we'll see where it goes.
So the reception is obviously growing and being positive.
I think so. I mean, it's, people love to come downtown and visit Columbus. Even during COVID, when the pandemic had things closed, we had people coming from all over the country to see this and to see Columbus. It's on many people's bucket list. And so I think the interest is growing.
Great. So what can I, as a citizen of Columbus, get involved with your organization? What can I do?
Yeah, I think there's a couple really easy ways. We'd love it if you'd check us out on Facebook. A lot of people are on Facebook, not everybody. So, like us on Facebook or on Instagram. We put a lot of cool stuff out on Instagram and Facebook. Those are great ways to do it. Or check us out at exhibitcolumbus.org.
Okay.
There's a newsletter at the bottom. You can subscribe and you'll get a personal newsletter from me, and then you can respond to that and ask me whatever question you want.
I get that from you.
Oh,
so
nice.
What's the Facebook handle?
I think it's just Exhibit Columbus.
Exhibit Columbus?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're the only Exhibit Columbus to be seen. Well, thanks for having me out today.
No, thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
And thanks for the opportunity, and thanks for helping spotlight Columbus here.
Yeah, cool.
David Seward here with HHMtv, signing off from Exhibit Columbus 2021.